Hi everybody, it's been a while since I've been out thrifting, and here's the reason why. I had an injury to my lower ankle, actually tendonitis and my Achilles heel, from working in my yard during the early spring and into the summer. So I've had to wear a boot, and I've even had to use a wheelchair. And I'm gonna tell you, I really have a new perspective on people that have to use a wheelchair for every moment of their lives. And so it is definitely a challenge getting around in a wheelchair and making sure that the places that you go to are accessible. And so I had a lot of challenges with that, but I worked through it, and I'm out of my boot. And so now I can get in and move around and do all the things that I really love to do. And one of them is thrifting. And I'm going into my favorite spot here locally in Indianapolis, and that is the Wheeler Mission. I love this place. Their prices are all over the board, but they have some really nice things. And the money also goes towards the homeless shelter that is here. So while things may be a little bit more expensive, I feel good because I know that my money is staying in my community, and it is helping the people in my community that need it the most. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to show you a few things. I am looking for a couple of specific things, and I did bring my tape measure. I always have that with me. And so I'm going to go in and look around and see if I can find the things that I need. But I'm also going to show you some wonderful things that they have in here as well. All right, ready? Let's go. From the moment I entered the store, I saw this very colorful chair, and there are two of them, and they have it marked at $39.99, $40. However, they do somewhat of consignment pricing on a lot of their furniture and their artwork. By it's a certain price when it first hits the floor, and then each period that they mark on there, it goes down a little bit more. So it's a good way to come out and kind of keep an eye on things that you might be interested in. The only downfall to that is that if you like it, more than likely there's someone else out there that's kind of keeping their eye out on it too. But I think it's a good way to get some nice quality furniture that they have quite a bit of it donated to this Wheeler Mission store. And and here is $199. This is an antique little chair. I'm not sure what to call it. If any of you out there know what it is, certainly leave me a comment and let me know. But it is a little pricey, but again, the price goes down, and if it's something that you're interested in, of course, you might want to get it. And they just have more chairs all around their display. As soon as you come through the door, they have a nice display of furniture, a nice setup for you to kind of get an idea of how things may look in your own home, should you choose to take it home with you. That black and white chair right there caught my eye right away. It has like a damask pattern on it, a little updated on there. It was really pretty. It did need some upholstering done on it because the middle cushion was a little soft. But I think this one was almost $70, and it will be marked down shortly. So I like that one. If there's someone out there that likes that black and white style, that would be a good addition to it. And then they had some nice end tables as well. That's one of the end tables, and I called it an end table because I found another one on the other side of the room that matched it. So they had some really big pieces that you can incorporate in your home as well. And then there's plenty of artwork in the front of the store. And as we go through, I'll show you where they have even more artwork. But this is just a great example of a lot of the wonderful pieces that they have at this particular store. The other thing that I like is a lot of the furniture, the dining room tables, that chair right there, $24.99 a piece. And this table, I think, was $250. Wow. And then there are some more tables over there. Nice large rectangular table. That round table there was really pretty. It was $199. And as I looked a little bit more, I see that it had a couple of inserts so that you can expand the table and make it a little bit larger. And so now I'm leaving the furniture and heading over to what I'm going to call the knick-knack aisle. And boy, this really takes up a lot of time to go through and look at all the different pieces. But this one caught my eye. And as I kind of moved it around a little bit, I kept hearing a little musical sound. And then I see, oh, this is actually a music box for $5. Just really cute. A jewelry, you can use it for jewelry, a little other items there. It was missing one of the little knobs on there to pull it open, but that's an easy fix for that. But I thought that one was pretty cute and it caught my eye. And there are just so many other different items. You could spend so much time in this store. This anchor lamp kind of caught my eye over here, the pink one. Of course, I would want to change the color on it. And that would be great for a nautical theme for someplace in your room. For my grandson, that would work very well because he is so much into the ocean, sharks, and things like that. And then there are some more boxes down here at the bottom. I always make sure that I check the bottom of the shelves for items too. And those are nice and sturdy, two of them. Not sure what the prices are on those, but they were also so cute. And then just moving on down this aisle and just looking at each shelf up and down just for something that catches my eye. And usually what catches my eye would be little items like this nice bowl that I think could just really be set around the house just to kind of catch your keys as you come through the door, a little decorative there. I think that one was $5.99, and then there was another bowl that was right next to it, $5.99 for that one as well. So, yeah, just a little bit pricier on some of their items, but you're going to get some different things there. They keep the store very neat, so things aren't as picked over as some other thrift stores. And then this one caught my eye too for $5.99. Love the color on that. That really pretty rust color. As we're starting to move from summer into fall, is going to be perfect for a centerpiece. And then I also saw these dining chair covers, and there were only two of them. Wish there were four, but I can work with two and blend that in with some other chair covers that I have at home. And that would be a beautiful tablescape styling for the fall. So both of those, all three of those items went into my cart. And then I also saw this wine bottle holder. Not something that I need, but I did like it. I love the design on it. It's very sturdy, very heavy. I'm going to clean it up, sand it, paint it, and then I'm going to come back on another video and show you what I do with that. And here's all the art on the back wall. And again, you could just spend hours here at the Wheeler Mission store. Now I'm going over to a lot of the china that they have. And one thing that I really like about this store is that they keep everything in sets. So there's very little of what would be called open stock when it comes to these type of items. That means that you're going to have all of your pieces together. It's if there are missing pieces, it's not because someone was able to come in and buy pieces separately, which I think is a good thing as well. So a lot of china to choose from, and this one caught my eye. Love that pattern. I love patterns that have any type of swirl to them. That's just my style. So it did catch my eye. Not sure what the price was on that, but it looks like it's a pretty full set of china back there. As I continue down the china aisle, this piece caught my eye as well. Like that green around it, and I really love china or nice fine dinnerware that has a gold rim around it. I just think it elevates it and just makes it just a little bit more classy. But there are so many different styles to choose from, and it's just amazing at the items that are donated to this store, which makes me come back to it again and again and again. And if you live in the Indianapolis area, the Wheeler Mission store, this one is located in Northeast Indianapolis. It is east of 69 on 96th Street. So if you're in this area, if you just want to make a trip and come up and see, they have great items and you will not be disappointed. And I always like to stop by the glass aisle, and I tell you, I already have so much at home. There's really no need for me to buy any more pieces, but of course it does not hurt to look. And if you're ever looking for some chargers, I found plenty of them here. Love this deep blue. It was 6 of them. One was broken. So I'm going to check and see what kind of deal I can make when I get to the cash register. And then these 4 pieces here would just be perfect for either using to drink out of or as a candle holder. And that's what I think I may use them for. They came out to be about $2 a piece. They made it into my cart as well. And so as I continue down this aisle, there are just so many different pieces of glassware here. There is a pitcher with some little cups there, and I keep going down, and then I spotted this one goblet, that one right there, blue. It was only one, and you better believe if there were 4, it would have made it into my cart. And then I made my way over to the mirrors. Just so many mirrors. That one is really pretty. And I think that one was about $20. I like the shape on that, the design on it, the style. And then they had mirrors of different colors, silver, gold. And oh, there's my nice comfy shoes for the day to walk around in. And then I went over to the other side, more and more and more mirrors. They were all on the back wall, and there's just so many items in this store that it just takes so much time. I barely scratched the surface on all of the store. I'm going to come back again and I want to show you some more, show you the mirrors on the other side, show you the rugs, and also show you a lot of the lamps. And so I had to really work my way through some of the items that were in front of this mirror because it just really caught my eye here. The shape of it, the design of it, nice, thick, heavy. The one behind it was great as well, but this one in my hand, that one was about $20. So certainly come back. There's just so much to see, so much that I want to show you. I just love this little treasure hunt that I call thrifting. Well, thank you for joining me. To my subscribers and my new subscribers, this is what I enjoy doing. Just one of the many things. It is very therapeutic for me, and I love sharing it with you. So certainly come back and see me again. And as always, whatever you do and wherever you go, be blessed.